What is up, you guys? It is me, your favorite girl, Stephanie Shanell, and welcome back to my channel. Alright, you guys, so today's video is super special because I am recording this on my birthday. You guys, I am recording this on the 17th of September, which is my birthday. Your girl is 34 years old. I'm so grateful for you guys for making this the best year ever. We are almost crossing into that 700 subscriber range, and I'm just like, hi y'all, like, oh my gosh, this is, you have absolutely no idea. Like, to all of my new subscribers, I love you guys. What's up, my new faves? And to all of my OG triple OGs, I love y'all so much. Like, y'all been holding it down for real. Okay, anyways, you guys, today's video is about the new vanilla range from Zara. So if you guys are interested in seeing my thoughts on this vanilla line, then please just keep on watching. So y'all, as always, I have my little notes, okay, and I had a lot of things to say. Okay, I had to write down my thoughts. Okay, y'all, so real quick, I just had to cut in here because I just realized that thing on my lip is like really annoying. So basically what happened was I was playing with my daughter and my youngest one, and she's like throwing her head back because I'm tickling her, and bop, like right in my lip. She just busted me all up. So that's what's going on there, y'all. I got busted in the lip by my daughter's head. If any of y'all have kids, they just seem to love to throw their heads back. Like, what is that about? So yeah, that's what happened. Just disregard it. It looks so bad in this video to the point where I almost wanted to like redo this video, but y'all, this is what we got, and we're trying to be consistent, not perfect. So enjoy the rest of the video, y'all. Bye. Because this line, I will say for the most part, I'm underwhelmed. But I'm not mad at it, but I'm underwhelmed. Like, I feel like Zara could have done better, and I feel as though if they would have taken more time and not just try and have like this whole back to back release, then I feel like these could have been better. But I am not mad at it. So I only got 3 out of the 4 in the collection. You might notice one big difference for the chapter collection. This is chapter number 7, and the packaging is like, I don't know if this is blue or black. Like, I honestly have trouble seeing colors sometimes, but when I hold it up to me, it looks blue. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is like a navy blue packaging instead of black. So this is what the packaging looks like. They have the gold writing. They do have the chapter number 7. I've already opened these, so you know, I've got thoughts. And I paid $17.90 for my, what is this? I paid $17.90 for my 1 ounce, and then for my big body bends, I paid $35.90, okay? So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this very first one. This is Hypnotic Vanilla. So from the notes, from just the name of it, everybody's like, you know, hypnotic poison, is that you? So let's go ahead and read off the notes. I have everything written down on my card. So the notes that they have listed for this fragrance, I'm also going to pop up the ones that they put the little picture of. I'll have it popped up right here so you can see that. But additional notes are apricot blossom, jasmine, bourbon vanilla, moss, and dulce de leche. Now, I haven't actually worn these to do like a proper wear test and tell you how long it lasts, and you know, whatever the case may be. I just have been sniffing these for the past few days, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about it. I've already gotten it open. I just tried to keep the boxes looking decent for you guys, and I also have my little tester strip inside of here. So I've already sprayed the fragrances down on this. This is what the bottle actually looks like. Because of my lighting, I don't think that you're going to be able to see this too well. But this is just what the bottle looks like. The bottle itself is like a grayish color. It has the gold cap. black on the top, and then of course the gold writing. Okay, yeah, like I said, I have this sprayed on this strip already, and so this is like towards the dry down. What I can say about this is it is sweet. This is probably the sweetest of them all, and in my opinion, the most feminine of them all, at least out of the three that I have. I can't speak for the other one. Now, I do like this. I feel as though I thought I wasn't going to like this one that much, even though a lot of people were saying they wonder if it's Hypnotic Poison, and I love Hypnotic Poison. To me, it has like this root beer float kind of scent that I personally like. I know a lot of people think that Hypnotic Poison is probably outdated, or it's just like not that great. I happen to really enjoy it. I love the sweetness. I love the powdery. It's like powdery yet effervescent at the same time, and I love that. And I'm getting the same thing out of this one. So if I was gonna get like a big one, I feel as though maybe I should have gotten this one. This is Hypnotic Vanilla. To me, I would probably give this about a 7 out of 10. Coming in the #1 spot, this is Hypnotic Vanilla. So this one here is Supreme Vanilla. Now, Supreme Vanilla is the one that I think everybody wanted to get their hands on because this one has an ink accord, whatever that might be, right? So I have the notes listed down here. Again, I will put the notes on the side here. These are just additional notes that are on the website. So Zara says that this has Madagascar Vanilla, an ink accord, pink sugar, tonka bean, and cedarwood. Now, this one was exciting. I was actually happy when I smelled this one. I was actually very happy when I smelled this one because this has a very deep vanillic scent to it. Like, it's a very deep vanilla. This makes me smile. I really like this one. It has a very deep vanilla, slightly woody, but it's a sweet, soft vanilla woody fragrance. There is a light nuttiness. I'm assuming that's coming from the tonka bean. Overall, this is such a good vanilla, you guys. Like this, my Lord, this is good. Hold on. I gotta spray it on my skin. This is so good. Okay, so the thing that I like about this, when they say that there's an ink accord, I don't know what exactly do they mean. I'm thinking about busting open like a pen. You know, when you were in school, I don't know why it would always happen, but like a pen would just bust. I don't know why. And the ink would be everywhere. And there's like an aroma that you get from the ink. I don't know if that's happened to anybody else. As a kid, I've experienced some crazy things, okay? But the funny thing about it is that I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like I'm getting a weird note with all of these fragrances. Like they all have this particular scent, and I don't know if it's just, I don't know if it was just from me spraying it on the paper. Like I was like, maybe the paper like has a smell like that because I'm just using index cards, right? So I'm like, maybe it's the paper, but on my skin, I kind of pick it up too. They all smell like they have that like pen ink scent in it. It's so funny to me. When I smelled this, I was like, wait, but that's exactly, it's like this underlying note that I smell. It could just be in my head because I was too amped up and too hype about what the heck is an ink accord. But then when you read it, they say like it's likened to pink sugar. So I don't know what that means, okay? This fragrance right here reminds me of a perfume that I'm in love with. This perfume, like, to be honest, I am 110% in love with this perfume.
Royal Gold
from El Nabil. So this right here is such a beautiful vanilla fragrance. It's so different. I'm gonna spray it on this hand. It's so different. It's like a unique vanilla. It has a slight spiciness to it. It's so sweet. But Supreme Vanilla is like in that same vein. It's not as sweet. It's a bit more warm. The dry down is when they kind of come to terms with each other and they're like, all right, look, we could be relatives. Like we're not siblings, but we might be cousins. Oh, Now, I'm not gonna lie, royal gold is more refined. It is more, just look at the color of that juice. Like, you know it's good. To me, if you like royal gold, I feel as though you might like Supreme Vanilla. I definitely think so. It's not as sweet. Again, I don't believe that it would be what everybody would expect. It's definitely kind of a different type of vanilla, but at the end of the day, it is really good, you guys. I actually really like this one. So this one is Supreme Vanilla, and it's coming in at our number 2 spot. Okay, so our last and final one is Starlight Vanilla. Now, this is the one that I thought I was gonna like the most because of the notes, but I was also very skeptical of it. But when I couldn't find the small 1 ounce, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and pick up this big one, because I was like, maybe I'll just get the other one. But the notes weren't speaking to me. And I have a fragrance with papyrus in it, and I just don't know how I like papyrus in a scent right now. I don't know. So I was like, I really want this one. It has some really interesting notes in it. Let me just go ahead and pick it up, and I might love it. This is Starlight Vanilla. This has notes of lavender, almond milk, vanilla foam, what? Vanilla foam, amber, and tonka bean. The longevity or the intensity of this is medium, although I think that they're lying, because I think that the intensity of this is quite beastly, at least on me. Okay, so when I smell this, what do I get? Heavy doses of lavender. The lavender jumps out at you with this fragrance. Y'all, this is lavender galore. So right off the bat, if you don't like lavender, don't even look this way, because lavender is going to jump out at you. When I first sniffed this, I was like, my man could wear this. I imagine like a nicely suited guy wearing this. This is kind of cologne-y. It's a perfect unisex fragrance. Like, it's sweet and it's sophisticated and it's beautiful. To me, this is giving niche quality. I feel as though, yeah, it is. It most definitely is. It's so nice. This one, I was surprised. I was underwhelmed by the collection itself. I thought that it could be better. But when I think about it, maybe it's not that it's not good. It's just that I thought it was going to be different. So I thought I was going to get some different kind of scents. None of these are gourmand. None of them smell like cookies. The sweetest one is Hypnotic Vanilla. And that one is giving me more like root beer float. So that's the most gourmand. This is like, it's heavy. This is like going into like have you guys ever been to like over here where I'm at, we have something called Paris Baguette. And to me, it's more like a French cafe type of situation. They have all these beautiful fluffy pastries. And that's what this is kind of giving. It's not overly sweet. It's not cakey. It's more just like fluffy. They have like all of these interesting type of lattes. And to me, this smells like, it's almost like they took almond milk, added vanilla, and infused lavender, took that milk, foamed it up really, really nicely, and then poured it in a nice little cup, served it to you, and around you is like the fluffiest kind of like bread, homemade bread. It's not overly sweet. There's a bit like sugar in it, but it's not overly sweet. It's just fluffy. Your beverage is fluffy, and the environment is just warm and cozy, and it's probably cold as heck outside. Like, that's how this Starlight Vanilla is making me feel. And to me, you guys, I love that. Like, I love this. This is definitely something that I would see myself wearing daily, but once it gets really brisk outside. Like fall is nice, and I think that it would work, but I'm thinking to maybe hit myself with this when the temperature starts to get below 60 degrees. Well, below 65 degrees. I'm thinking when there's like a nice brisk, like wear your scarves, wear your bubble jackets. Oh yeah, this is going to be so good. To me, fall is still just a bit too rainy. And when it rains, I don't know how I would like the smell of this. Only because once it rains, you know, it starts to get like, there's like a scent that just comes from the ground that I love, but I don't know how this perfume would mix with that. When it's rainy and fall weather, like I still like to smell a bit more fresh and musky and more clean. And this one is just warm. It is very warm. It is very pretty. This is like the perfect lavender and vanilla mixture. There's like a nuttiness from the almond milk. The tonka bean. Is there tonka bean in this? Yes, the tonka bean. I think all of them hold tonka bean. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is actually so beautiful. If I had to pick, like if I had to, I guess, line them up from favorite to least, this is definitely taking number one because this is my kind of scent. So if you're the type of girl that doesn't like care for unisex fragrances, you want to smell as feminine as possible, I think that Hypnotic Vanilla would be your best bet. But if you don't mind a nice masculine, or not even masculine, because it's a unisex, it's perfectly unisex, it still has the sweetness, it is slightly cologne-y. If you don't mind fragrances like that, I think that you would absolutely adore Starlight Vanilla. This fragrance is beastly to me. It's so warm and so sweet and so cozy. This is such a comforting scent, and that lavender in here just helps. It's like a tranquil scent. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I like this one a lot. So anyways, you guys, that is the end of this video. I really wish that I had more to like say about it, and I wish I would have given, you know, some wear tests and things like that, because I really wanted to come on here and like give you guys a whole lot of information on the fragrance. But at this point, I can only tell you what I think about when I smell it. I will come back and do like an update on what I feel of these particular fragrances once I've worn them. But you guys, with all of that being said, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Drop your comments down below. Smash the subscribe button. While you're at it, click that notification bell. That way you never miss another video from me, your favorite girl, Stephanie Shanell. And I will see y'all in another one. Peace.